Seems fine on my end. Maybe try refreshing the stream. Like closing it and then opening it again. Maybe that works. I'm starting to pick up like some sort of like cartoon character. You can hear me pretty alright, right? Oh, so it's back. Welcome back.
Thanks. Oh, it was quite the adventure. Keith's freezing. What did you do?
I checked on my phone. It's fine. I think it just needs a bit of a refreshment on that side. Yeah.
Have another.
I didn't want to restart the stream. So.
Yeah. That's fair. I'm back. What's happened? What's happened? Save your singing energy.
I basically poured my heart out, and they've had absolutely nothing to say. I gave them awesome animal facts, and they said nothing. But that's okay.
You're so salty about it.
I'm not. Just a little embarrassed about it. I feel like
It's
maybe
okay.
I went a bit too far with my animal facts.
No, it's okay.
Talking about
Animal
like
facts
all
is always
female
okay.
lizard species and about them pretending to mate with each other just to get
that's
ovulation
hilarious. It's actually hilarious.
going, right?
Females are so cute.
I'm like, isn't that crazy? An all female species.
We're at 54%. Okay. We're doing okay.
And nothing.
It's okay.
I mean, like, what do you want me to do? Bring dinosaurs back to life? Maybe I'll get like a.
No, we're not doing that. Have you seen Jurassic Park?
I have. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Exactly. So you know you shouldn't do that shit.
But I could. Actually, you can.
Bro, what are you doing?
I'm borderline on. Yeah.
You're cut off.
I'm
You
not.
have 8 more breweries to go. 8?
7. It was 8 before at our last brewery. It was 8. So we've been to 1, 2,
I need to find a washroom.
4.
Is there a washroom in here?
Yeah, so we got 8 left. I think they're maybe right there.
That's employees.
Yeah, but what about the door? Oh no,
That's the exit.
That's an exit. All right. Yeah. Still there, Poppy? Maybe going back to work. Working hard or hard we're working? Water and electrolytes. I've been having water, but they don't exactly offer electrolytes in many places. I was pretty much down in water. I think tomorrow morning might be the first time I've ever been hungover in history. my history at least. Isn't that crazy? But that might not happen. I'm trying to down as much water as I can, but just because of the sheer amount of places we have to go to, 8 more places. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Alright. Finished 2 beers. I got 2 left. 1 left. I finished all my beers. Do you think it would be really funny if I finished Soph's beers? It'd be crazy. I'd almost be doing them a favor. Do it? I don't know if I'll do all. Maybe. What if I do like half? I drink half of it. It's for their health after all. So it's taking too long. Heard that before. Alright, well. You can't say anything though. Okay, that's one. I drink half of one. Oh shoot. Hey, Soph.
They have nachos.
They have nachos. Wow, that's crazy.
They have nachos. What's happening? I'm taking too long?
Don't worry about it. Nachos
Okay, if I
pop.
can be honest, I was fixing my hair. Because it was crazy and it was super windy outside. I know when I walk outside it's gonna go like again, but I looked at myself and I was like, this can't happen. I was fixing my hair. Nachos. I'm honestly down for nachos. I remember Lorcaine. I remember it was crazy from the blowjob. What have you been talking about? I need to see it.
We were just talking about animal facts.
Okay. Are you coming to karaoke?
Maybe. I'll see how I get.
Can you imagine Dad at karaoke?
I mean, Nono's pretty good at singing, so I'd imagine maybe Dad's pretty good.
No, honestly, our grandfather is such a serenader.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
His first dream job when growing up in Italy was to be a singer. That was his dream, which unfortunately didn't end up happening, but he's got like an amazing voice. Even now at like, how old is he? Like 94?
Yeah.
93.
92.
92.
He's turning 93 this year, but he's like,
Oh, so good meal.
yeah, no, he's like,
Yeah.
still at this age,
Mario
you can
owns
tell
that.
you're
His
like,
name
oh
is
my
Mario.
God, his name is
He's
Mario.
literally Mario.
Yeah, his name is Mario. He's like my. Hi, Dad. Yes, he is. He has a phenomenal voice.
Dad said that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, once I heard him sing, I was like, oh, that's where I get my musical ability from.
I mean, Nono's not really much of an instrument person. He's more of a vocal person.
How do you know? Wait, you're saying my vocals aren't that good? Wow. Sabotage.
They're good.
I mean, they're not like I haven't
could
been.
use work.
I haven't been. Well, yeah. Oh, even I know that. But like, it's not like ear wrenching.
Yeah. Nonos is good, like good. Like even when
Nonos
he's like,
is really good.
like listening to like a 93 years old and listening to him sing.
Yeah.
Like
it's like.
oh.
Like you can tell like his vocals like are like like you can tell his age, but also you can tell like the tone of his voice and just
Oh my gosh, get him on stream.
Oh my
Nono
God.
will literally dox all of us.
honestly
he'll tell us say all our information on stream short of like our like credit card numbers. And the 3 numbers on the back.
No, to be honest, he would like just talk about like his time in Italy and how much he loves Mussolini.
Yeah, we gotta remember he's old.
He's very old, so like when
He tries though. He tries.
he does try, he
Still loves Soph, even though Soph has the devil on their arm.
Oh my god. So I got my tattoo like in December, right? And I showed it to him at Christmas, which probably wasn't the best idea. But I showed him it and he was like, I've never heard him scream. I've never heard him scream. And he was like, the devil is on your arm. I do not approve. The devil is on your arm, but I still love you.
Which is all you can ask for.
Honestly. But, so he's kind of like that. He's like, Mussolini was great. For one reason.
Which granted, but like at the time growing up, right? Like you gotta imagine World War II. There's so much propaganda to like make, right? Like the Italian propaganda that like makes people think that Mussolini's so great. And him growing up in school, right? He probably thought Mussolini was such a great person, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't really not so much, but he didn't really have the best of the educations, even when he was going to school.
But like at the same time, like
right.
He says one of the big reasons he liked Mussolini was because he kept the trains running on time.
Hey,
and
that's some Japanese thinking right there.
He kept the trains running on time.
Yeah.
It's like he kept the trains running on time. And I was like, that's fair, honestly.
Yeah.
That would be a pro for me, at least, especially in Victoria. In Victoria, never. The bus routes, you cannot rely on that.
Yeah.
I'd take a dictator.
Japan literally apologizes when their trains leave 5 seconds late.
Oh my god.
They're like, we're so sorry. Like, oh god, we're so sorry that our train left 5 seconds late.
Unbelievable.
And they're literally they hire people to shove people onto their trains to make it packed full.
Anyways, I honestly, my no-no is I love him so much.
Yeah.
And he is the cutest person.
Oh yeah.
He is so adorable, and
Do you think you do a Nono stream?
I would totally do it, but
I think Nono could actually do a Nono stream right now because he's in Amica, right? He's in the home.
Maybe.
And I think he'd really like to have the visit.
I think so too. I think I want to visit him otherwise, but
and he's been having a hard time in the old folks home, right?
Oh my gosh.
Because you gotta know that
is he making friends? Do you know?
He makes some friends, but you gotta remember he's an Italian. He's he's old. He's 90 years old.
Yeah.
He's Italian, and you got to think all of the people in the old folks' homes. A lot of them might be veterans.
In World War II.
And the Italians weren't exactly on the Allies' side.
Yeah.
So a lot of them don't like Italians.
Yeah. Italians were not like...
So Nono's has experienced quite a bit of racism.
Yeah. Like, I mean, even when, like, our father, who, like, went to school and stuff like that, he hung out with, like, East Indians and Asians because nobody else would hang out with him. Like, because he was Italian, they were like, you whopper. Like, they were
Whopper.
super brutal to him. And he was like,
Well, no,
like,
not Whopper, it's Whop. Whopper is the burger at Burger King. Whop, without papers. Whop.
yeah, no, but like then like you are a whopper.
Whopper, sure.
Yeah, but no, like he was like, oh yeah, like all my best friends were East Asian and like stuff like that, like basically outcasts and that dealt with so much racism. And he was like, yes, I was white.
Yeah, it's basically you're white until you speak.
Until you speak, yeah. He was like, I was white until I said my name. I was white until I said where I was from. I was like, and
Yeah.
he was like, just looking at me,
literally-
sure, I have privilege.
And mom went through the
Yeah,
same
my
thing.
mom went through the same
penny
thing.
penny for a Polak. Where
Penny
they
for-
would
yeah,
they
exactly.
would literally throw pennies at you, and they would call it penny for a Polak.
Yeah, she dealt with the same thing. Like her brother.
And she didn't even have the accent. They just knew she was Polish.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're Polish?
And like her brother was like literally bullied by a teacher.
Yeah, by a
because
teacher. And he got so fed up.
so mad
he
at-
snapped and literally lifted the teacher by his like collar and up against a wall.
Yeah, and
And the
was
teacher never messed with him again
with them
after
again.
that.
Yeah, no, yeah, my uncle. But I think that just like taught me that like racism can come in so many different forms. But at the same time, like there is a level of privilege.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Of course, there's a level of privilege.
Everybody has it at some level.
At some level, but at the same time, like it can go deeper. Like, I feel like everyone can experience some sort of racism. If it's like through culture, like an ethnicity.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't like that's not okay.
Well, right, and a lot of people think racism is only skin deep, right?
Yeah,
Whereas
exactly.
for
It's
us,
not.
for like a lot of people, a lot of like European immigrants is like, sure, you may be white, and actually a lot of people considered like Polish and Italians back in the day to be persons of color. We were actually POC.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like an old like black and white video documentary that's like, oh, those aren't white people, those are Italians. Like,
yeah, like nowadays, like we're not POC, but like back then we 100% were. We were like in that category.
Yeah, and everybody's definition of whatever is different, right? Everybody's definition of like white is different.
Yeah.
Right? It's only different because it's like, sure, like we're white until like, if you're an immigrant, you're white until like you speak, and then once you speak, then people have their already listening.
Listening, yeah.
Right? They already have their assumptions
It's
of
like,
you.
like their filter, they're like, oh, like, yeah, exactly, like you said, assumptions, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and like I'm very Like,
Yeah, and
grateful of Nona for I mean, I can't imagine the strength to come to a new country and like dealing what he's dealt with and working so hard.
And even at the age of 93 and going to an old folks home and still having to deal with that, like a woman being like, my father told me never to talk to Italians, and still having to deal with that at the age of 93 is like insane.
The war was almost 100 years ago.
Yeah.
100 years.
Almost
And it's like, of course,
and it was
we never forget.
And there was a conflict he was never a part of.
Yeah. There's that. We'll never forget what happened, and we'll never forget the lesson that everyone should have learned.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's like there's another lesson that we need to just love each other.
Yeah.
Love and accept and like have just this community.
Yeah. And there's like the thing where it's like oppressors can't be oppressed, right? You hear about like you can't be racist towards white people. And there's like literally people who think like if you go to Asia where you are the minority and you say something that would be racist in North America, that it's not racist because you are actually the minority. Like people will believe you, right? Like if you go to Japan and you say something that would be considered racist in America, that it wouldn't be racist because you're in a minority, but like there's people that believe that, right? They think that it's like people that it's okay. Where right, it's like similar with the Hunger Games. Remember where it's like they finally took over the people on top that made it so like all the other districts had to fight each other to the death. And then but in like the I think it was like the second movie of the Hunger Games where they made it where it's like they actually fought back. And then the one woman or whatever was like, all right, we're gonna make it so they have to fight each other. And then the girl was like, no, we're just repeating the cycle. Right? Where it's like just because you do something so like disgusting or awful, it's like we don't have to meet you at your level.
Like just love each other, just accept your community. Like no matter like it's just
like I think your Canadian accent is getting stronger the more you drink.
Is it? I can't notice.
Is it? I don't.
Do we have an accent?
I don't know about that.
Okay, you're pushing it, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Love each other. Treat each other like a community. Honestly. Respect, love, peace. Like, God, like, can't we have that?
And it shouldn't be like a pissing contest on who's more oppressed.
Exactly.
Right? Like I mean, I've been bullied about like, my ethnicity. And,
same. Same.
But like nowhere near as like my parents, like my mom getting pennies thrown at them.
Yeah.
Right? Like I haven't experienced that.
I mean the amount of like Mamma Mia's that I've gotten doesn't come close to like my
East
mom
Side
or dad being
bibbidi bobbidi bang.
Just like those are just accents, and it's like I can deal with that. Like, I mean, and it's like yes, choose your battles, but like I don't know, man. Just I feel like it's nothing compared to back then, and I appreciate what I have now and what I have to deal with now with like whatever it comes to like racism, ethnicity. It's nothing compared to what my parents and what my grandparents went through.
Yeah, and I think it's about like acknowledging your privileges no matter who you are. Even if you're
Yeah.
in the minority, everybody has privileges.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? It's,
I definitely.
I think the goal should just be to make sure everybody gets to the point where we're all equal.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I look at my partner, Tabby, and, I mean, right from the get-go, she told me a lot of stuff that she dealt with, racism and discrimination, and later, and I was like, that's awful, I'm so sorry. I was just and then later on, she actually told me that it was some sort of gauge on how I would react. Because a lot of white people, just are uncomfortable with the topic of racism and don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
But it's so important that we talk about it and make it so that it's it gets out there. Once it's up in the air, then it can be
yeah. And I think some people take it so far where it almost comes full circle, where it's we're almost taking turns of being oppressed, right? Where it's so okay to make jokes of white people, however you want to make that definition, right? Right? Who are white people? Is it simply just skin color, or is it however you want to define them, right? Because it's
I mean, there is this one white people joke. Okay, so when we were going to Cancun, we were on the plane and we were landing, and it was the first time I heard people clap. I thought that was a joke.
I remember to be granted, it was one person that started it.
That is true. One person started clapping.
It was this one guy that was yeah.
And I was I thought that was a joke. I didn't think anyone actually did that. Oh my god.
It was the first. I mean, and I've been on flights before, and that was the first time I've experienced that. But
people actually do that. I was damn, we're getting a bad rep. What is wrong with?
I'm that's not me.
It's unseasoned.
That's not me.
I feel there's unseasoned and then there's seasoned.
Yeah. I mean, right? And
but
I think there's
again,
for me, how I personally see the typical white person, right? Whenever a white person goes to a wedding, they have 10 family members or whatever, right? Whereas if you're, I think there's a difference between white person who has been their family's lineage goes as far as back as colonization to people who's this is my definition, right? And obviously white person is just as far is only just skin deep, but how I feel some people interpret it is as far as culture wise, is if their lineage goes back as far as colonization, right? Where it's when they ask what are you, and they're either I don't know, or in America it's often I'm Irish, Italian, friggin' everything.
All the percentages,
yeah. They're oh yeah, I'm Italian, I'm Irish,
But if you ask us, we're oh, my mom's Polish, my dad's Italian.
Yeah, we're third generation.
Yeah,
immigrants, right? We're third gen.
We're pretty close, and our culture, European culture, is really deep into our family.
We still hold on to a lot of that tradition.
Exactly.
Right? Whereas somebody who has a family that's been settled in the United States since the start of colonization.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. It's different,
It is different.
right? Like every family has a different story, right?
Yeah.
Like as far as like white people have never been oppressed, like tell that to all the males of our mother's side who were sent to Auschwitz
Yeah.
to die just because they were born Polish.
Yeah. Concentration camps, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's, oh my god, I remember I was walking downtown and this African American, he was an older gentleman. He looked like he was under the influence and he called me every name under the sun. Like, white trash. He called me a cracker. He called me a slave owner. He called me like white trash. Like every like awful like I don't know like someone who was like a dictator kind of name that you could think of. And he was like, you have never felt pain in your life, and you have like your family has never felt pain, blah blah blah. In my head I was like first of all I was like, you're really in pain, and I was like, have a nice night, sir, like, and stay safe. But then in my head I'm like, it made me a little bit sad because it's like it brought me back to how my grandmother, like, the last time she saw her father was when she was 14 years old.
Yeah. And he was literally like taken away on.
He was dragged away from Nazis.
And
like,
she was kicked in the chest with spike boots.
Yeah, like she tried to fight soldiers and had a gun to her head. Like,
it's crazy.
And like,
we have a letter from our great uncle that literally was sent from the concentration
Auschwitz,
from Auschwitz. Yeah.
Like, and it was just like, I can't imagine the pain. And I remember her telling me that like one time Nazi soldiers came into their house and just tore everything apart. And she was so happy because she was like, they were trying to find her brother because her brother escaped.
Yeah.
Our great uncle escaped from Auschwitz.
Yeah, he actually escaped, which when I actually later learned what they would do in the death camps is whenever there was an escapee, they would actually kill a bunch of people as an example. They're like, don't escape because you're actually putting other people's lives on the line.
Exactly.
And he ended up dying later of pneumonia in a hospital.
In the hospital, he died of pneumonia in the Black Forest. So I don't think Grandma was able to see him.
No.
I'm not sure.
No.
But
she never saw her father.
Never saw her father again. I'm not sure of her brother.
Yeah.
But
they talked about the letter, right? Like, she
yeah,
got a letter.
She did get a letter.
Which they actually would like cross out words that they didn't want to be said. So they would actually censor the letter, and then they actually stamped it with the swastika.
Yeah.
And we still have the letter, like even after Grandma passed away.
Yeah.
And we would ask like, and Grandma would say like, I cry every time I look at that letter. Not even read it. She doesn't even read it. Just whenever she looks at the letter, she cries.
And it's like, yeah. And it was fully in Polish too.
Yeah. And then,
so we didn't understand what it said. We don't know. Till this day, we don't know what it said.
and we still have it.
We still have it?
Yeah.
We haven't sent it to, because we could send it to a museum, honestly.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Which honestly,
I think we should do it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be, like, amazing, like, to have that. But, yeah, and I remember another story where her her mother, my grandmother's mother, was a really, really well-known seamstress, and my grandmother helped her mother, and they were chosen to make flags for the Nazis.
They were chosen to sew swastikas for a Nazi parade that was coming through the town in Belgium, which it was Hitler was coming through Belgium, and there was Nazi soldiers that came in and told them to make swastika flags.
And our great grandmother was honestly such a.
She did not
oh
like
my
those.
God.
Obviously didn't
So
like
funny.
the Nazis.
Like, she was just like, fuck you. She was like, fuck you. And did the swastika backwards.
Yeah, she would like mess it
Out
up.
of spite. On purpose.
She would on purpose mess up the flag.
And then what happened
And
was.
they got the soldiers got so mad.
So mad. They
put a gun to our grandma.
Yeah,
It was
so
like-
not even our great grandmother, but like to her daughter's head, and was like,
Yeah.
do that again, and she's dead.
Yeah,
Like, they were like
yeah, it was insane.
insane, and she was like, I don't know, I'm sorry. Like, played the dumb card, right?
Well, we got a new person. Let's lighten the mood.
Oh no, they're not new. For Sarah, I remember you.
They're back.
They're back. You're back. We're talking about
Something really heavy.
very heavy.
We're talking about heavy stuff.
Yeah.
But we should keep it light.
We should keep it light. And we're actually done our beers now.
Yeah. Is there a bathroom?
Yeah, there is. It's right to
I'll go, you.
the. We were talking about our grandparents and our, just our culture and our ancestry. Mostly our Polish ancestry that in World War II. Heavy stuff. Mostly talking about Hitler and concentration camps. A lot of family stories that were passed on. But yeah, what's happening? Whiskey, nice. Wait, straight whiskey? You're checking straight whiskey. I don't believe that. Wait, gay whiskey? What is gay whiskey? I want gay whiskey. Oh my god, hold on. Are you kidding? Gay whiskey? Gay whiskey as in not straight. Well, I've gathered that much. Cover your ears. Can you hear me all right? Hello? What whiskey are you drinking? Gay whiskey? We've drinking a lot of beer. We've drinking. seventh one, I think. We're just waiting for Quinn in the bathroom. But what is ski whiskey? Can you tell me? To Sarah, can you please tell me what ski whiskey is? So you're drinking a cocktail. Okay, for Sarah. Okay, listen. We've been to 6 breweries. If you're drinking a whiskey cocktail, then just what whiskey cocktail? So whiskey, what else? Here we go. Okay, we're done. We gotta go. Can you tell the other people in the brewery to be quiet? I'm sorry. We're leaving. Is our audio okay? Is it good now?
Should I do the drunk test and walk this line
Oh
straight?
god. Okay. Hey, we're back? Okay, cool. Drunk test. Okay.
I'm doing pretty good, aren't I? I'm acing it.
Good
I
job!
missed one step.
Okay, keep on going. Jump over the blue thing.
What blue thing?
That blue thing.
Oh, that's irresponsible.
That's my responsible?
That's irresponsible.
Oh. Kick your leg over it. What? I couldn't do it.
You tried to do it?
Yeah, I did.
You're not setting a good example for the viewers watching.
Sorry.
Now let's get Swifty on Swift Street.
It's cold!
It's not that cold.
It is.
You ask everybody if they're enjoying the time watching the stream.
Are you enjoying your time watching the stream?
There's a birdie. Look at it. It's cute. We should do a nature walk sometime. There's more of them.
Dad's asking if he's picking us up. No, you're joining us, Dad.
I would love a drive.
To where?
I can barely walk.
You're joking, right?
I'm obviously joking.
Dad, we're going to craft beer market, and we would love if you would join us.
Yes.
We're almost there. Should we
And
ask for a
car.
table of 3?
Please bring your car.
I would love to have a beer with you, Dad.
Yeah.
You can have one beer and drive.
Yeah. Did chat tell you that I drank half of 2 of your beers?
I'm still vacuuming? Is Mom getting you to vacuum stuff?
Me?
No, Mom.
Getting me to vacuum stuff?
No, getting Dad to vacuum stuff.
I have no idea. Probably not.
He said I'm still vacuuming.
Oh, is that vacuuming stuff?
Oh my god.
Oh, is that what you just asked?
Yes! Jesus. Oh boy. Okay, you need to sit down, bro.
Okay, officer. I am fully clear-minded. I just can't walk straight.
Okay.
You see-
Incognito.
My mind is 100% okay. I don't know. They're waving. I just wave. There's people waving, and I wave
Okay.
back at them. They may not
Okay,
have been waving
be
at
quiet.
me.
Hey, how's it going? Good. For I think 3 are coming.
You've got a table good for you.
Sure. Uncle Stan? Oh, you're doing the reno. Okay. We're not gonna goatsy. Stop it. My dad's
I like
watching.
how Dad's leaking personal information while another person's trying to get you to look up goods.
Hi. Are you looking for a table?
Yeah, for 3. Thank you. so much. Go ahead. All right.
One for five. You can kind of stack them up as many as you want. And then we have our margaritas, passion palomas, and our sangria for $10. And then we have a ton of beers on tap. So we have 85 beers on tap. There's some on the list here as well as a new rotating tap on the QR codes. So they're kind of our fun bulk. So one there. We'll give you some more ones that we just got in.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
I need
It
water.
is so loud in here.
Can they even hear us? If they can hear us, I'm gonna be so impressed with the mic.
Oh no, we can
So
just
cool.
hold the mic.
Dad will be able to
Hear
make
us?
it this time.
I mean, we're still going. How many more breweries do we have left?
7.
We have 7 breweries left,
Yeah,
Dad.
when we're done with this, we have 7. 7 left after this.
It's so loud. I don't think we'll stay here for long.
Yeah, so we'll drink as fast as we can, but I need water. I need water. Really bad.
Have a nice glass of water and then we'll drink our beer and go.
Yeah. My Polish jeans are hard carrying. Yeah.
You gotta scan it.
Get it?
I need to transfer some stuff to you.
Don't do it? What do you mean? I mean, we could always share a flight.
Right?
Yeah, we could always share one.
Can I see your iPad?
What are we, losers?
Yeah. It depends on the date.
Oh, Dad's the one that said don't do it?
Yeah.
Are you
Don't
kidding?
listen to him.
Hey, Dad, guess what? We're adults now. Too many breweries. We're adults now. I'm sorry. Don't worry. We're having water.
There's a marshmallow.
Oh, we are definitely having that.
Yeah, okay, right. Rich chocolate fully roasted. I'll have to start an IV on you. Could I just bring the IV to the house? Because I don't really there.
We can have a.
Yeah, they're drinks. So this is what, our fifth spot? How many beers do we got?
We have. Okay, so we did Point, Phillips, Island, Vancouver Island Brewery, Blue Underwater, Harold Street. This is our sixth.
This is our sixth.
Yeah.
How are we doing here?
Good.
Ready to order some drinks? We still need a few moments.
Yeah, we're thinking of. Do you do flights?
We do. We have some set flights. I can grab you the
That would be
thing.
great.
Yeah, I'll just show you what's on.
Set flights, so we don't have to choose.
Yeah. Well, this is a flight thing, right? We have to do flights.
It is a flight. Yeah. Are you hungry yet?
If it'll make me walk straight, yes.
Okay, so these are our flights. So there's our local flight and then our world tour flight there.
Okay.
So you can take a look. Yeah, unfortunately I can't like switch them around.
Oh, good. Thank you. So they have two flights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have the marshmallow porter?
Should we get one flight and then the marshmallow powder?
I don't think we would be able. I mean, we have so many. We
I
have so
really
many.
want to try the marshmallow.
We have six other places to go.
I know, but like,
Dad's gonna set the, or he's gonna hook us up to the IV.
or should we just do? I mean, this is our own stuff. Like, so like,
Do you want to get one and then I get one?
no, one beer and one beer.
One beer, one beer? I thought this was a flight thing.
It was.
I'm not giving up. I'm not some woozy poo.
I am a woozy poo.
Well, what does chat say? Should we like
Chat doesn't say it.
chat gets a say? I say chat gets a say. Do we keep on doing the flights? Or do we whip out?
Okay, so to be fair, all of these beers, they are from other breweries.
That's true. So we want this one.
All of the beers that they have are from other breweries.
So why are we here?
Because of the list.
Okay.
So,
But are they the ones that we've had?
no. I think we should get the marshmallow.
I like that idea.
What else do they have?
Hopefully